My name's Gosling, and I am doing a radio production masters at Sunderland, and I hope to do a bit of that in the future, as well as a bit of writing, and I do a bit of acting as well, mainly for fun. Working on Seaburn has been really exciting because I've played the main part, so it's wonderful to have that level of responsibility and involvement, particularly because it's quite a dramatic character, so it has certainly pushed me to different limits that I haven't previously done. I mean, for instance, there's a near drowning scene, which is very dramatic, and that was very enjoyable to do. The script was great. The script had, it was a combination of being quite poetic, but also having a lot of naturalistic dialogue, which was really nice because you got to push two different styles. So it's nice to have a combination of those two things in one piece and have them both work well successfully, which is very difficult to do. And then you as a director, it was very nice to work with you because you're my friend as well, so that's a nice element. But also you would ask me to do things that I might not think to do myself, which, you know, it shows that somebody's a good director if they can think of things to tell you. You don't want to just be told something that you're trying anyway or that's obvious, so it's good. Radio drama is fantastic because you use your imagination more with that medium than you do with anything else. I mean, obviously somebody else has already come in there and thought of some great ideas to begin with, but then because of the lack of imagery, you're free to imagine the rest of the story around it, and it engages you more than any other type of storytelling, I think. And, you know, you can interpret quite a lot with radio in that you can't with something like television or pictures. I mean, it's basically like reading a book, but easier because somebody's done it for you. So you get all the wonderful joys of reading a book, but you can do it on the move, and you know, and you've got the benefit of sound, which can be so much more exciting than people realize. And there are so many different sounds, and you know, there are sounds that you can't pinpoint but are incredibly evocative, and you don't know what it is, but it makes you feel something. That's magical. It's been a fantastic cast, and they're very different actors as well, which is really nice because different actors bring out different sides of you. And Kylie, for instance, she interacts with you a lot in the studio rather than concentrating on the script, so I found myself developing a sort of character relationship with her character the more we did it, which was wonderful, and it brought a lot out of it. And then Matthew, who plays my boyfriend in the play, is a very naturalistic actor, and he's very good at doing the minimum you need to do and not overplaying something, which I find really engaging as well, because I have a tendency to do the opposite, so he brings me down to earth. I got to work with David Foster, and he is exceptional. He's, you know, he's an old hand at acting, I'd say, so he's got a level of experience that maybe the rest of us didn't have, and he's got a wonderful quality to his voice, and it's nice to work alongside somebody when you can hear how good they are. And you know, just by association you hope that you might sound as good. For me, I very much want to just see where something leads me, what something might lead me to. I don't really like having a predictable path, because I find that instantly worrying, and I get a sense of being trapped. If I can track my career footsteps, then I will think I don't want to do it anymore. If I could see where it might lead, then I suddenly find it very boring, and I get a sense of, oh my god, I might be doing this for the rest of my life, and it panics me. I worked as an office manager, and I could see the path to my future, and I could not do it anymore. But doing something creative and doing something in the media world, especially at the minute because things are changing all the time, means that you can never really track where things are going. So I can stay calm and just not know what's coming next.